House Wolffort and the Roselle arrive at a fragile understanding through fraught and often heated negotiations. The Roselle naturally refuse to return to the source. Serenoa, wishing to avoid seeing the Roselle repatriated by force, convinces their young leader Jerome to meet the next morning for further discussion.
No one has come.
'Tis strange indeed. We spread word that all were to meet at first light.
Let us wait a moment longer. The foul weather is surely the source of their delay.
Even so, I expected to find at least one person here when I arrived. I shall see for myself what keeps them.
Jerome! You must help us! House Telior lays waste to the village as I speak.
What? Liar! How dare you deceive us? I swear to you, this is not my doing. Come, we have to put a stop to this. Silvio, what do you think you're doing?
Helping? The Roselle left me no choice when they refused to comply. Surely they will accept their fate once they see the consequences of their defiance.
This is House Wolffort's sovereign land. Cease this senseless slaughter at once!
So it is. For now. But what will become of it when I inform Hyzant of your treachery? I shudder to think of how the Holy One will respond upon hearing you've cast your lot with the Roselle.
It's pissing down like a drunkard. Can we just kill them already?
Hear that? Your time is up, Lord Serenoa. You've played the hero long enough. We shall take the Roselle by force. I trust you've spoken your piece.
No, not quite. I won't see the Rosellan people forced from their homes. Let us show House Telior how we greet invaders of the Wolffort domain.
What?
It is an honor to serve.
Let us pry out their weakness. This will serve well.
My turn. Allow me.
Charge!
Yes!
Time to take flight. My arrow flies true. Yeah, this battle is won. Come on, then. All or nothing.
Defeat is not an option.
Whatever it takes. Hey, I did it! Over here. Help me, please. That certainly worked.
I'll take you on! You've done it now!
Impossible! Lionel has arrived!
My turn.
My turn!
This'll hurt. Come get me.
I won't lose!
Here I come. Take that! Pardon me! My pride is my shield. Now it's my turn. May I?
Curses!
Don't be afraid. Whatever it takes. Get the bed rest. For the people.
I shall do what I can.
Allow me. You saved my neck.
God, he's done it now! This ain't ideal.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Flames, heed my call.
Now! Have you brought Cork?
Into the shadows.
Curses!
Here I come. Focus.
Come on, then. Yeah! I'm old, not a pushover.
For the greater good. Yes, yes! I did it! Help me, please. Yes! I did it!
They got me. I shall do what I can. Be gone with you!
I shall try my level best. Just as I planned.
I fight for peace.
Lionel has arrived!
This ain't ideal. Push on through!
Into the shadows.
Go! Forward! Damn! It ends here!
This battle is ours. My arrow flies true. Feisty, aren't we? What are you and your
You have my
cups about?
gratitude.
For the greater good. Get some bed rest. Here I come. It's not over yet.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We make it up here.
Shall we begin? Be at ease.
I owe ya.
Lionel has arrived!
Let me show you what I've learned.
Let me have it.
To victory! Sheer go! Defeat is not an option. This ends here!
Ah, that's the good stuff. Ain't no one can pour a pint like you.
I take coin for drink, not compliments. It's hard enough to keep this place running on my own as it is.
Need me to lend a hand?
Thought you'd never ask. You can start by washing the dishes, then restocking our foodstuffs, fixing up that wobbly table, and...
Aye, leave it to me.
Ha! I'm only playing. I'd never put a paying customer to labor.
But that's an awful lot of work for any one person. Ever give thought to finding someone with whom you might share the burden?
You can stop right there. The last thing I need is anyone else complicating my life.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I had myself a someone once, you know? Special-like. Till he left me for a specialer someone. Raised my son Theo all by myself after that. He'd be a man grown now, if the war hadn't taken him.
Forgive me, Hasabara. Didn't mean to go drudging up painful memories.
No need for apologies. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a thing or two in their past that haunts them. In truth, I'm more exhausted than anything. Must be the years taking their toll.
Ain't got nothing to do with age, and everything to do with the hardships you've overcome. More impressive than an old soldier drowning his sorrows in mead.
What kind of barkeep am I, letting my poor patron wallow?
Sometimes wallowing's good for the soul. Come on, have a round with me. My treat.
Took you long enough to make the offer. Now, what shall we toast to?
How about to your son?
I, to Theo.
Lord Serenoa, you would fight for us?
Of course! I made a promise and I intend to keep it. Holy One's order or not, we have no intention of raising arms against the Roselle.
We don't. Someone with less compassion in their heart might have.
Serenoa.
I cannot thank you enough. Let me fight alongside you.
Fools! I knew you would dare to disobey the Holy One's commands!
Looks like this job just got more interesting. What do you want me to do, Silvio?
Kill them, Rufus. Kill them all if you must.
All right. But just so you know, full service don't come cheap. Block off all paths out of the village. You want a bloodbath? You'll have one. See where your idiotic ideals get you in the afterlife, Serenoa Wolffort.
They've already cut off our retreat. There's only one way to protect the village. Defeat every last enemy. We must end this here.
I shall try my level best. We must move fast.
Time to work. Into the shadows.
Charge! I'll try this. Take that! Brace yourself!
The hunt is on. My arrow flies true. This battle is won.
Prepare to die! I shall have to thank Hyzant for allowing me free rein to kill you.
Helping out old Hyzant by way of exacting personal revenge? What a gentleman. Tell me who to kill. Why so scared?
No! You won't beat me! Push on through!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Sorry to worry you.
This is what I do.
Time to take action. I will follow you faithfully till the end.
For my people! That did it!
Let me show you what I've learned. With the powers in me.
Lionel has arrived! We all have our weaknesses!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Stay composed. I'll be of whatever service I can.
It hurts!
Victory is within reach.
It hurts!
Prepare to die!
Sound strike.
Ha! Die, you bastard!
What to do now?
Time to take flight.
Allow me!
I will fight to my last breath.
Shall we begin? Your wounds are
Sorry to worry you.
Just you wait.
I'll take you on! To victory!
Strike while the iron's hot. Take this!
I fight for peace. With the powers in me.
I shall try my level best. All for victory.
That's a big help.
For the future of House Wolford.
Have you brought cork? Combat is not Lionel's forte.
My turn.
It hurts.
Sound strike.
It hurts.
Victory is
Sound
mine!
strike.
May your legacy wither and die!
You're making this embrace death.
The situation is grim.
Cool heads shall prevail.
I'm behind you. You have my gratitude.
I can withstand this. You're finished! Let's do now. I'll try this. I shirk from no danger.
For my people!
Your orders? This is the end.
It hurts. Takes more than this to kill me. Dying is losing. But maybe it's better than living in shame.
Allow me.
I see a path to victory.
I'll take you on! Out of my way!
This isn't good.
This ends now!
I will end this. We win.
Lionel has arrived!
I've done it now! Look at me learning.
Prepare to die.
Let me heal your wounds. Victory goes to the quick.
Lionel shall use this wisely.
Yes! Can't be!
For the honor of House Wolford.
Your orders? Come get me.
I won't lose!
Let us pry out their weakness. Now we make our riches!
Just you wait.
I'm not done yet.
I won't give in.
I will not fail. Die!
I fight for peace.
Stay right there!
I'll take you on!
Perhaps we can strike a deal? This is just business.
I shall do what I can.
Be at ease.
Much obliged.
I can still move.
Suffer. It's over.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Ha-ha! My turn.
Prepare to die. You will not leave here with your...
There is no
that
mercy
did it.
on the battlefield. Let us reverse our fortune.
Time to take action. I'll hold fast here.
Splendid. Is all hope lost?
Here I come.
Lionel has arrived!
Allow me.
I've been waiting for this.
Impressed?
I can still move. Shadows concealed.
Me too!
My turn. Prepare to die.
Forward! Death from above!
There is nothing to be gained from this resistance. How irresponsible of you to lead your people to ruination, Lord Serenoa.
Shameless scoundrels like you have no right to lecture about responsibility.
How I loathe self-righteous fools.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Make the most of this.
Our victory is assured.
One step closer to our hope.
I see a path to victory.
We're not done here. Whatever it takes.
My stratagem is superior.
An honor and a privilege to serve.
Is all hope lost?
Here I come.
You cannot impede progress! Combat is not Lionel's forte. Yes! Ha ha ha! Yes!
Let me show you what I've learned.
Lionel has arrived!
I've been waiting for this.
Allow me. Sound strike. Victory is within reach.
You will not leave here with your
Forward.
lives.
My stratagem is superior.
No! Impossible! I can't die! Someone! Anyone! Help me!
Shall we begin?
Be at ease, thank you.
I shall try my level best. All for victory.
This isn't good.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. A dead man can't pay me my dues.
Will you seek your vengeance for him upon us?
Ha! Not for free, I won't. Besides, I ain't gotta lift a finger. You lot are finished. Silvio sent word to the others ages ago, telling them House Wolffort disobeyed orders.
What?
The Hyzantians will be here any minute now. I'd wish you good luck fighting them, but all the luck in the realm won't save you now.
Shall I kill him?
No, let him go. He's not but a mercenary.
In any case, our main concern is the Hyzantian forces.
They charged us with this mission as a test of House Wolffort's loyalty. If they suspect we cannot be brought to heel, they will set upon us with the full might of the Holy State. And we cannot hope to win against their armies.
I know that. There's nothing else left for us to do.
Nothing but to fight and die.
Do not abandon hope yet. We must find some way of surviving this together.
There is no such way, my lord.
No. There is one. We go to Hyzant. We trust House Wolffort.
Huh. Have you lost your wits, Jerome?
You've seen for yourself, haven't you? Wolffort has never abandoned the Roselle. Not 30 years ago, and not now. They defied the Holy One and fought to defend us. It may take some time, but as long as House Wolffort stands, there's hope for our freedom yet. We'll just have to hold out under Hyzant's thumb until then.
I see no other way for our people to survive. My mind's made up. I'll trust Wolffort, like Jerome says.
Then I shall do the same.
That's right. The key! Find Lady Orlea's key in our stead. That'll secure our freedom. I just know it.
Is this truly what you wish to do?
Whatever Hyzant or the Source has in store for us, we can take it. As long as our allies are out there fighting for us, we will never give up hope. And we can trust you to fight for us, can't we, Lord Serenoa?
Jerome.
Of course. I promise you will be free.
And we are in your hands.
You sure about this, Benedict?
I have no qualms doing whatever it takes to avert disaster.
Serenoa squarely defeats Silvio and his forces. Jerome and the others are moved by House Wolffort's valiant fight to defend them. But knowing they cannot fight forever, the Roselle decide to place their trust in House Wolffort and agree to relocate to Hyzant. Roselle in tow, Serenoa and his retinue return to the Holy State.
We survived. But what consequences must we now pay?
Worry not, my lady. I shall relay that Silvio died an honorable death in battle. Hyzant is unlikely to raise any questions, so long as we bring the Roselle back as promised.
Indeed.
But we must not let Jerome or the others down. They've trusted their fates to us.
Of course. If that key they mentioned truly exists, then we can use it as leverage against Hyzant. After House Wolfort's position is secure, that is.
We must move faster than that. They cannot be forced to suffer for so long.
My lord, Lady Frederica, you have no cause to concern yourselves. I am the one who made the promise, so the responsibility falls upon my shoulders.
That isn't the problem.
A disgraceful trick.
Benedict, I appreciate your motives, but...
It is my duty. Leave the villain's role to me.
You misunderstand. Words must be followed by action and accepting responsibility. That is the Wolfort way. Is that not the very reason you defend our house?
My lord.
Whatever the case, we must first report to the palace. Let us discuss what we shall do after that.
The Holy One has made a decision. The Roselle have returned to the flock, and for that the goddess is pleased. Now they may begin to absolve themselves of their sins and gain true salvation. For your service in bringing this deed to pass, the Holy One has judged you worthy of a title most exalted. You are to be welcomed as one of the Saintly Seven.
That is quite the honor. While I cannot argue the courage of Lord Serenoa's deeds, I wonder if this elevation of station is premature.
Minister Exham, I seem to recall a time not long past when your detractors said the same in regards to you. However, you proved their misgivings to be unfounded, did you not? The Hierophant believes that for Hyzant to prosper, the young must be given the chance to build the foundation for the future.
Of course. My apologies for speaking out of turn.
I have no words to express my appreciation. The goddess may rest assured that I shall treat my new title with all the gravity it deserves.
The Saintly Seven are whole once more, and this marks a joyous occasion for all of Hyzant. May the goddess be with you.
So, have we earned the goddess's mercy?
More than that, in fact. I have been honored with a position as one of the Saintly Seven. After a trying journey, our worries are finally at an end.
That is heartening. The decisions we were forced to make to get here, I pray we never have to repeat them.
You have my word we never will, Frederica.
Good. Then let's return to Castle Wolfort. Home at last.
It seems congratulations are in order, my friend. The future of your house is secured.
After much suffering.
That may be so, but you should still hold your head high. Not only have you protected those that serve you, but you have uplifted them to even greater heights.
Perhaps, but my rise to power was built on the sacrifices of many.
Those sacrifices were made purposeful by your judgment, Serenoa. You've grown to meet the changes fate has brought. Thinking back on the day you first met Frederica, I hardly recognize you now.
That day seems so far away now.
Would you go back if you could? Back to those carefree days?
I don't know.
I wouldn't. At first, I would awake every morning with a heavy heart. Images of the peaceful Glenbrook from my dreams lingering in my mind. It was all I could do to simply survive through the day. But our encounter with the Roselle made me realize something. I could no longer live in self-pity. To do so would be to invite a slow and insidious death. I had to make a stand. I had to act. I had to be ready to discard this mask once and for all. My friend, I have a request to make of you, selfish as it may be. Aid me in my fight against Frost. I want you by my side when I see the Archduke laid low.
Of course.
Now, let us commence the Congress of Saints. I believe Minister Serenoa had an issue to bring to the collective.
Thank you, Minister Idor. It concerns the trade embargo. This is a plain show of aggression from Frost. They mean to weaken us before they strike. That is why we must crush them before they do. I would ask for my pleas to be heard by the goddess.
This is not a matter to be taken lightly, my lord.
Frost's declaration was a surprise, to be sure.
But without salt, Frost's people will suffer. If they refuse trade, we shall oblige them until they see reason. Let them have their futile posturing.
Apologies for my boldness, but I must urge you to treat this situation with gravity. The Archduke is no fool. There is doubtless an ulterior motive behind this embargo.
Is that so? Such as?
I believe his aim is to crush his enemies in one swift assault, just as in the Salt Iron War.
Frost's army would again stoop to such skullduggery? As if our memories are so short. Frost and Glenbrook tried the same, at once declaring war and attacking our sacred city. But history remembers their failure.
They sacrificed their honor in vain, as their assault proved impotent against the goddess's shield. Defeat quickly followed.
Indeed, and Gustadolf's memory is as long as anyone's. He would not try again, unless he had a means to bypass the goddess's shield, which I believe now he has.
You cannot mean... They're explosives. The very technology researched by Dragan to aid in mining. I had never considered it could be used in warfare, but the idea is not beyond imagining.
I see. It is clear that to ignore this possibility would be folly. What measure would you suggest we take, Minister Serenoa?
I would bring the fight to Frost. Strike first while their plan is yet in its infancy. The Archduke is bold because he commands the strength of Glenbrook. If the Wolfort forces were to take the capital, he would lose that foothold and be forced to retreat. All I require is the leave of the Holy One. A daring plan, Minister Serenoa. Let us suppose you did win back Glenbrook. Who then would rule over its people? Will you leave Cordelia, assuming she still lives, to sit on the throne as queen?
All reports indicate she is naught but a puppet of Frost. We would suffer her rule at her own peril.
And if House Wolfort were to assume the throne, they would be decried as usurpers.
A troubling complication indeed.
I believe I can present your solution. For you see, the second Prince of Glenbrook yet lives. And he stands before you now.
Impossible. Esfrost trumpeted your death across the realm.
Another deception, it would seem. There can be no mistaking those features.
I shall take the seat of power in Glenbrook and pledge allegiance to Hyzant.
Oh, would that every Council of the Seven were this eventful. For the Prince of Glenbrook to drive Esfrost from his ancestral home, I can imagine no greater justice. But what do you make of this, Your Holiness? Do you find Lord Wolfort's proposition to be a wise one? Understood, Your Holiness. Lord Wolfort, Prince Roland, the goddess has hearkened to your plea and has passed down her judgment. You are to have the full support of Hyzant and her people. Lay Esfrost low and drive back the discord that threatens to engulf Nozelia. If there is aught you require, you need only ask. Her servants are at your complete disposal. Grand Constable Roland, Lord Wolfort of the Seven, walk with courage and smite thine enemies. The goddess shall be at your back.
We shall bring her glory. For Hyzant.
There is much preparation to be done. Together, we shall bring an end to Esfrost's hubris.
The Holy One has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolfort.
And here I thought your research results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Esfrosti's ship or two.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you!
Have a wonderful day.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
Are you certain it's wise to return to Esfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sikrus's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death Snell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzant's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzant to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzant is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzant my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalas, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.